Stun. First Shaker, I think, is always the hero that pops to mind when you want an offlaner and you want a ton of actual lockdown here. Magnus could be waste any mana on the charge.
Alright, well, Z-Freak, he will make his rotation at bottom, so a little bit of brawling going on here, but it gets a little bit... Oh, Z-Freak.
They've got reveal and the bounty hunter didn't know what was going to hit him. Swindles tries to save his teammate, but with the charge, it's just not there. He's level 2, the bashes did come in.
You have to wait for that one tap to know, okay, now I can cast my spells, and that was your little safety net as the TA, so it might end up swapping this around quite a bit in terms of the matchup. Z-Freak again found with the dust over here.
Oh, you're right. He's going to try and cut through the trees, but I think that's the end of his life. Punches come out from the AA charge,
DD
but with
for
a DDTA, Masoku gets bashed up with a charge coming through the middle of both of them, and he's going to drop to the Spirit Breaker on the back, but I want to watch the Tusk.
Getting greedy.
TA's kill on the Tusk is going to be a little more important. Not going to actually go for it. Good thing, the refraction now, it shows with the animation shows always. You don't have to hit to see the animation of the refraction. I think still with the side blades, you have a decent time. Oh, the shards are perfect.
Perfectly placed.
That's tough. Get the cold feet proc in. Chilling touch thrown for good measure as well. As Evo will get his name up on the board. Top, he's... Oh, the poor lad, he's level 1. No Janada, no Shuriken, so the damage output here isn't going to be amazing. But if, oh god, if the Clockwork walks straight on in, but the Circular Cog still pushes the Clockwork back, Gyrocopter back. Get Hanskin, nothing low, but in comes Bounty Hunter. This should be a kill on this Clockwork. Damage output's good from Jesse. Secure kill. But got a little bit too ballsy that you can control off lane, mid lane, and just make sure that the farm rate of your opponent isn't going to be up to par. Your hero.
Oh, they're going to go for it anyway with the snowball.
Tier 1, damage output is going to be here a little bit, but he's going to charge through and get himself back. A good heal from the Dazzle. And now Hanskin, he's going to right click Evo down, who's stuck behind the tower. Spectre. Thought he could get the kill, but Sal away from that gyro ulti. And Evo's actually going to try and farm a little bit through the... He's got earned Tiamat, so he can...
Oh, this is so risky.
Bounce. He's got a haste if he runs to the west. He's keeping up the top. They're diving on the tier 1. They'll get the kill onto Hanskin's Dazzle. I don't think he's got damage for this. Clockwork has got battery assault up, even with the haste. Look at that bounty. They're running back and forth, but there's no...
Z-Freak, he's not doing too hot, eh? You know, level 3. Really want to get this online here. Alright, going in with a call down.
Gyrocopter, perfect angle. Straight on him. And the Tusk is going to drop as well. Oh no, he gave vision up onto the high ground into the creeps, but he's got no TP. Try and hide over to the side. But I'm pretty sure. No, they don't know he's there. Limp knows. They're spamming pings out. They've got to know. He's inside. Get the splash through with the side blades. That was a really well fact that you've got 1200 gold as a Clockwork as an offlaner. You know, that amount of burst gold. You don't use that. With the battery assault down, he's going to cancel out another strike. And look at Z-Freak trying to get into range of that strike. Get that strike down onto there. He's got it. Clockwork is pushed back. Z-Freak's on Cogs, but with the Tusk here, they turn it around. Swindles, he knows he's got a situation on his hands where he needs to get something from the... On the back is the Spectre. Swindles should be okay, unless the snowball and shards now. There's 5 seconds until they're back up. Are they diving this? They've got the damage out from the Spectre, and here they're going to try and go for it. Tusk will give up his own life for this. No problem whatsoever. If he dies, it doesn't matter. With the charge back, Swindles still staying alive. Will drop before the Tusk loses his own. The big old net worth lead.
Smash into his bottom.
Right, Gyrocopter. They're not tank enough for this. 1000 HP and down you go. 2 ultimates is all they need. Now going to go chase it before Swindle still charges through onto the AA. It's time to bail. You put another strike onto the Lina, but she already got her LSA down. Stuns him up and the snowball comes through. Tusk has managed to save up his teammate, then jump onto Limp again. The heal from Hanskin is not going to be enough to save them. Smash. He drops loads of another strike and it's going to be enough for the Shuriken. But the way that E-Wolves are battling through this all, they'll be able to take down multiple targets as Limp. He's trying to hide, but he's got nowhere to run. The refraction will burn down, he'll drop, and it's going to be a full 5-man team wipe. Unless... No one left. They get the bounty without...
Got this. I mean, there was a pretty extreme example simply because Smash was invis, but you have the Yules into LSA. Generally, you're going to get a kill off of that a lot of the time in these teamfights, or at least disable someone for a substantial amount of time. Oh, are you really going to let me finish? Come on, guys.
Nope.
Jesse, he's in trouble.
More than in trouble. This is the hero that's meant to be the linchpin here for complexity. But they'll get the Tusk, maybe.
Oh, this might be the run back.
Trade off, Evo. He's not got a dagger, he's got 6 stick charges though, but Swindles is stuck. He's stuck in the trees. And with that little old urn coming out of Evo, he'll dagger across to try and hide. The Shuriken bounce throw from Z-Freak will catch him. And now they're trying to look for the Clockwork with a charge forward from Swindles again. They've got the vision. Hookshot is here, but he pops his blade mail instead. Battery assault level 4 to try and get himself away, but there's no chance. blocks them all in the cogs. The damage output is just too much. That's the bounty with a triple kill. 2,400 gold. 1,600 gold went to the bounty just there. What the hell's he gonna buy? He's holding on to 2,300. Oh, Tusk. Yeah, he's gonna drop. He can not snowball. He's got shards. There's a haste. There's a haste. You're not gonna let him get that haste, are you? Swindles, no. Call down here. And the Tusk is dead, but he's gonna get dropped to the bloody Spirit Breaker. A little bit too far forward. And
went for a Force Staff. It makes sense against the Clockwork, but interesting for the bounty.
He will have a lot of Captain Burst. But complexity, they've got sustain. A decent amount of physical damage around them as well. Shards are not going to these. The lineup is more based around, right, we'll try and fight you like 4v3, 5v4 or something like that. They always want the numbers advantage. Not just getting that numbers advantage, but if they can do something like this, Swindles, they need to grave over to the Spirit Breaker, they've got it. Nice. And the cooldown is down, dropping off the head of the Soku as well. This Tusk is snowballing away back into the end of the fight. The Limp is just standing there waiting for him. Ewo, the Spectre, running back in. The hook shot misses again.
Oh my god.
Poor little Clockwork now trapped in a cage of his own design as Limp pummels and pounds it, but there he's going to drop himself. Force that forward, back and now around Limp. He's not going to die. Melt Strike under a sentry will finally secure his kill, but Ewo. Rocket Barrage a little bit too much. There you have it. The numbers advantage. It's not even over. Honestly, it's not even over. They get the first kill. That's your little Spectre, and they've got vision still. Backs up. Ewo is honestly just dead here. The rest of his team didn't come to help.
Radiant's top tower is under
Swindles has been playing really solid in the Spirit Breaker. I think a lot of it's the reason why they're going to be shortly eclipsing around 8,000 net worth. I think it's this Roche. Oh, Mystico in trouble here.
Dire's middle tower
Charge, track. Just a little bit of a, you know,
there's a snowball.
Death warrant.
Saved him for a little while. But he's already taken a massive chunk of damage there from the Melt Strike and the Call Down. Smash with the DD Rune, gets pushed down onto the low ground. He'll try and get Z-Freak, but look at that. With the active from the Hood. Save himself from Laguna Blade, and that worked out really well. Charge across the cog and straight into Masoku. There's no Nether Strike for 8 seconds time. But with the tracks up, they've got this chasing power. And the hook shot still not used really. We've had like one good hook shot all game long. The Clockwork, he's going to have to use it to escape, but it's not going to be there. The Nether Strike from Swindles, the Urns, the Dazzle here.
Alright, well, no Ice Blast this time to worry about.
Yeah, pretty simple rush down.
There are a lot of angry things coming up from the side of Evils.
Yep. Come out. So we'll see what happens to.
Yeah, I feel like she's going to miss a lot of the benefits of the like solo farming stuff. Well, there's a call
down. Damage out from Limp as well. Good shards. Nips AA out. Oh, hook shot. Catches 2 in the cogs as well. And in comes Smash from the side. Takes out the Dazzle. Catches drops as well. And Ewo gets himself a ton of gold because my battle through these windows. The damage output. There comes Limp with the bashes on the Smash. They lose the Gyro and the Dazzle, but they're still getting track kills. And maybe they'll get something more. The Tusk is chased. Hunted like a wild animal he is. And Limp gets a triple kill. Let's take a look at this. Lexi, they want the tier 1. That's what they've got their eyes set on. Members.
Oh my god, Swindles. This guy just goes in, man.
Yeah, well, Smash misses LSA. Swindles with a little side step there. The dodge, and now the Laguna Blade's a good amount of damage, but it's just not killing anybody. Limp pops his BKB, and I don't know if you want to actually utilize this to another minute. A minute and 15 seconds or something. They could go looking for a dive. Oh, they've got a charge. Down the Spectre. There's a Haunt up for Ewo. But if he uses it, all of complexity are clumped up around him. It's not going to take him anywhere, so they'll just keep Swindles on his tail. There goes the Haunt, and he realizes this calamity. There's nowhere to run. There's a big LSA from Smash. No one else tries to fight the tower. That Ice Blast onto 3, but it's just charging up Ewo. The Melt Strike is good over on the side, but they have lost the Lina. Saving Spectre for now. Trap slow, and Limp, he's just going to catch up and swipe him down. Complexity, once again, 2 big kills for 1. Spirit Breaker. Kind of weird for me because it's 25 minutes in, but it feels like one of those 40-minute games where it's just been back to back. Oh god. Well, he succeeded. Clockwork landed a hook shot. Trouble is around with Force. Solar Crush. Now Swindles. He's been spotted out here. Not going to be able to get the hook shot in. Haunt. What are they doing with this? They're just scouting out. Expensive Haunt to try and see where people are. Actually aggressive one on Swindles, but oh, the hook shot! He will get out of the way. Swindles will charge into the Spectre. This is going to work out though with the Urn charge down. Kill on the Spirit Breaker for 7 of the
Alright, well, here they come.
Sean has fallen
And
to
a
the
little bit too late. Do they still go is the question. Who makes the call?
It's another trap, double slow. Comes to LSA, BKB swindles, you'll set with a smash and try his hardest to stop this, but it's inevitable, your death. Come. Can you play on?
Aggressive or just damn stupid? But he's gonna pass Swindles. Ships in the night here.
Oh, yay. Half XP on the smash to charge. Fuels step through his up, and smash blinks away actually. Plays by him. Over on the side, Masoku's getting sort of smashed down there by the Spirit Breaker. Dumps the snowball. Skin is actually dead to that Laguna blade, but Z-Freak here to clean up the mess. Mopping up one by one. E-Wolves pretty much just all dead.
3 times. Haunt was up.
I'm not sure, man. Oh, I'm not sure.
Radiant's middle tower
Is he-
is under attack.
He was like a little case of I told you so or something. I'm not sure.
He can't. But what's he farming towards?
Radiant's bottom tower
Like,
is
finishing
under
Manta is
attack.
not a game-changing item. It's not a fight-winning item. Not gonna get you that
Radiant's
swing.
bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's
Oh, is
bottom
compLexity
barracks
gonna
are under
complete
attack.
this? Take 2 lanes of racks,
Radiant's
and
bottom barracks
over the
has
past
fallen.
2 days, we're currently at...
Pressing because they actually had an early lead. Like it felt like they were ahead. Got a couple kills on Swindle. Bot.
But who's the
Spectre
fat
was
lady?
doing well.
Is it TA or is it Selena? Because it looks like Limp is the one that's gonna start singing soon. Smashes through with the side blade, smashes himself, yules into the air. I think it's all over. They think it's all over. Pretty sure it is now. Evil's 5
Yep, no chances of buyback here. Plenty of time, and I'll call it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
I gotta
has
say,
fallen.
I liked Evil's lineup. Couldn't quite get off the ground with the missed hook shots. I think was actually a pretty huge issue. So you're gonna pick that hero. It's not necessarily his fault, right? Like you need something that's gonna be also providing vision. You need, I don't know, maybe an earlier haunt going on. I don't know what it was. Either way, compLexity strategy worked out a lot better. Tracks, charges, everything, keeping everybody in line, and well played by them.
Indeed, indeed. So game number 1 goes the way of compLexity. In the beginning, E-Wolves, you know, honestly won all their lanes. Do too much. All of